Hi guys, how you all doing? Hope you're all doing great. So this week we know it's been a bit tense as we've all seen the video of the man who was murdered by the police in the United States, and there's been protests everywhere, and even we had a picture of black boxes all over Instagram. And I was just wondering what's gonna happen after this. Please do not let it be back to business as usual. Please do not let it be that. Like, because we've seen it so many times, and this is not the first time a person will get murdered by police officers, in the United States. And it just seems like, when one thing happens, there'll be a big hoo-ha about it. After a few weeks, back to business, like nobody's addressing nothing. Well, we do have some people who do speak out about all this thing on a regular, but everyone goes back to normal, and then until someone else gets killed and everyone hear about it, we go again. And it shouldn't be that way. We need to work. I don't have all the answers, okay? I'm not like all educated, to talk about these things. But from what I observed is that, what are we going to do about it? Like, that should be our priority right now. What's the main thing? It shouldn't just be about talking about, talking. How are we going to come out of this? We need to talk about it so that our white friends will know what's going on if they're not aware yet. I don't know where you've been if you're not aware, but let's just say you're not aware that they're killing black people. You're not aware that the system is against us. Let's just say now you're aware. What are you going to do about it? Well, with all these black squares and all these companies posting black squares, like, we don't want your black squares. We want you to do something about it. We want to see more diversity in your company. Work with more black people. It's not the time to try and be using all the social media influence, all the black social media influencers that you've ignored all this while, that for some reason you haven't been seeing them, but now all of a sudden you want to be using them as your front page, trying to talk about how much you care about black people and all. We don't need all that iggy yaga, okay? You saw them before, you did not use them. Please do not use them now and start, now, and try and get credit for yourself and then go back to business as usual, disliking black people. No. Is your shop floor diverse? Black people would not stay in your shop floor. Do you really care about that black people that much? Black square is not the way to say it. It's about working more with black people as well, and black people, we need to really work on ourselves. We need to be more united. We need to stop, dividing ourselves and saying, oh, you're from this certain place, so you're black, you're not, as African, all these things. It's just dividing us. Even in Nigeria, we're divided. Like Hausas, Igbos, Edo, everybody's just doing their own thing, and then they'll say, oh, Yoruba people are like this, Hausa people are like this. Everybody, there's that, we have that division within the black, I wouldn't say community, because I don't think we're a community at all, because community has the word unity in it, and no, we're not united at all. We're not. And we just need to really come together and work together, and just know that we are all one. And if you're African American, if you're from Nigerian, if you're from Nigeria, wherever you're from, as long as you have this skin, my brother, you can get murdered by the police. The system will still be against you. So they don't care where you're from. As long as you have this skin, there's going to be a problem with them. So this is why we need to work together, because we're all facing the same thing, and we need to be united. We need to try and grow each other, create that generational wealth. We need to create wealth within the black community. Is very important. It's very important, and we need to work hard to get into certain positions where we can make a change within the law system, within the political system, all these places where you're able to make changes. It's important that we try and get into it. And when we have children, we need to speak to them and let them know. They need to know from young that, my G, you need to work extra hard as a black person. No, don't sugarcoat these things for these kids. They need to know the thing as the thing they go from early. Don't Being pro-black doesn't mean, oh, I don't like white people and white people stay far away from me and all this. No, it's just, you're pro-black and you want the best for your community, so you're gonna work hard and do whatever you can. We need to have more businesses, we need to create more businesses, we need to come together. Yes, it's hard for us to get investment and get capital to start. Why don't we come together? Whatever you have, that's what our Asian friends do. They all come together and have one business. But if you want to, as black people, we just want to do things on our own. Most of us want to do things on our own, even if we're going to struggle, when in actual fact you could just link up with someone else and then come up with great ideas together. I think we need to do that more. Put our money together and do something. Create businesses. That's gonna give you a more chance in controlling things. Because if you want more diverse stores and stuff, we can create one. Once you have your own business, you start employing staff, you can make your shop floor more diverse. And there's so many ways we can do this, and I'm still trying to educate myself on this topic. I don't know it all, but there's so many platforms that you can follow which would educate you more. You'll be able to learn more about what's going on if you're not aware. Not everybody we don't all know everything, and that's why I was a bit uncomfortable seeing people talking about if you're not talking about this, you're the problem. If I don't see any posts from you, I'm gonna do this it's like, it doesn't. Relax. I hear that you're angry and all that. Our black fellows are getting murdered left and right for no reason. However, we can't bully people into doing things. Some people, we all cope with things in different ways. Some people don't know how to react to things. Some people, it takes them a while for things to sink in before they actually talk about it. So just because I'm not talking about it or being vocal about it on social media does not mean we're not tackling the things behind closed doors. So don't try not to make people feel I know we want people to feel uncomfortable in order to say something, but that's just going to create people just saying something for the sake of saying something. We don't want you to say something for the sake of saying something, especially to our white friends. We don't want you to just say, I hear you, or yeah, Black Lives Matter, not just for the sake of it. We want you to make changes as well. We're letting you know that the system is against us, but what are you going to do about it? Are you going to be educating your family, your children? Are you going to make a change? Are you going to stand up to, if you come across someone being racially abused, being treated unfairly because of the color of their skin? Are you going to stand up more? So these are the things that we want actions. We just don't want the word of mouth, like yeah, we'll just I hear you and all this. No. And companies, please, you need to do better. We don't need your black squares on Instagram. We need you to actually do something within your organization. Speak to the system, because you guys do have a bit of control as business owners. Try and make a change, try and show some action. You be posting black squares, and then on your shop floor you don't have enough diversity. In your companies, in the higher tiers, you don't have enough diversity. Why is that? Why is in the hierarchy, in the top at the top of the hierarchy in your company is full of white men? Why is that? No women, no black people. What's going on? Do we need to fix this? Yes, we do. We need action. These are the actions that we need, not just some black square and then back to business. Yes, we've ticked that off. Next. That's not what we need. We need actions. We need people that actually genuinely care. And some of them has actually showed that they do not give a damn. No matter how painful the video was to watch, we can see that no matter how much we explain to some people would still not care. They will still laugh at you, and they actually are happy that these things are happening to us. Have you seen, people doing the George Floyd challenge? People pretending to be the police officer and George Floyd, they're leaning on each other's neck. I hope you lean on and you break your artery and die whilst you're doing that. Yeah, that would really serve you right. Maybe you learn to just, stop being a fool and, educate yourself. It's really sad that people would be doing stuff like that. I couldn't even bring myself to watch the whole video. So for someone to watch the video and still, not change and go out there and still hurt other people more is mad. It's crazy. But good thing is the police officers will be charged, and it's not just one police officer, it's all four of them, which I think is fantastic, as it will serve, as a warning to all other people, maybe all other police officers. Maybe they will think twice before they do all this madness. I hope so. I hope something changes. I hope, they look into the law and the system and see how they can adjust it. Please, it needs to happen. I mean, it's 2020. Come on, man. We're still going through all this pain and all that stuff. It's hard enough, being a black person, and then seeing all this thing, all the time, it's a bit mad. And this is why, as black people, we need to support each other, man. We need to help each other grow. If you have knowledge about something, please teach it to one another. Buy from black businesses, and black businesses, please do better. Give better customer service. Try not to charge us madness, all in the name of come and support me, blah blah blah. Black business, I hear you, but you're charging me £50 extra for something, so small. If it's like if it's like a sofa that's £500 in a shop and yours is £550, that's cool. But if you're selling a scarf for £50 and I can get the same scarves for £5 somewhere else, I'm sorry, I would not be buying from you. But so I'm not saying you have to change your price because we say so. Just try to be mindful when you're pricing your product, please. And there's so many information out there on how to price, so try not to extort people, all in the name of, oh, you should come and support me. But seriously though, we need to unite more. We need to have that unity. And also in Nigeria, like, what is going on? Nigeria is just a madness. That's what I was saying to people, like, America is not safe. We can't even go back home, because back home, guess what? They're killing us. Yes, there's police brutality in Nigeria as well. Black police officers killing black people. What is going on? And all these young lives just wasted over stupid things. Like, people just don't have conscience anymore. It's just mad. It's like, do you not remember that one day you're going to just die as well? Now, people don't remember, their last breath. It's just mad, and it's really sad. And then there's girls. It's just mad, because think of it. If you're a girl and you're black, it's a big problem in this world, It's a big problem. Girls are getting raped left, right, and center in Nigeria. Like, what is going on? What is going on? And then you read some of the stupid comments that some men put on the certain post, and you just think, oh God, just blow the trumpets. Because I don't know, people actually moving mad. Then they start blaming the girl. Why were you there as well? Why were you wearing big man, a girl with a full dress from it? She's a Muslim. She wear hijab. She had a long dress and she was still raped. So what are we gonna say about that? What's she wearing wrong? What are we supposed to do? Like cover herself in plastic bag from head to toe? Because I don't know. Well, we need to be wearing a sack over her head, so you don't even know whether it's a man or woman under the bag now. Because I don't know what I don't know, man. It's very tense this week. Like this week has been very crazy, because we've had the US issue, and then we have the Nigerian police brutality killing a young girl, minding her business, and you just shoot her just like that. And then there's another girl was raped. She was just studying in a church, and she was raped. Like, what offense? What offense is it that we have caused? What is it that we've done to you? Just being a woman? What is it? What is the offense of being a black person? What is the offense of being a woman? Like, it's really sad, and this is why we need to have conversations with our children. Like, it's tough, and I don't know, man. I don't know what we're going to do about this. And I'm sure there's so many people who have ideas. Please, if you have ideas about how to fix this, don't keep it to yourself. Share it. Work with people. Let's make a change, please. We really need it ASAP, because things are getting out of hand. Anyway, guys, I don't want to I don't want the video to be too depressing, but yeah, this week has been like that. It's been a bit crazy still. And then I just wanted to say RIP to all the people who passed away. We just need to do something, and we need to do it fast. Anyway, guys, that's that for today. You can my chest feels so heavy right now. Anyway, guys, I got to go. Oh, but my skin is popping though. We thank God the skin is popping and is not reflecting the madness that's going on here. We thank God. Anyway, guys, hope you all have a great weekend. Speak to you soon. Bye.